good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Today we are coming to you from Jay Lanes in Douglasville, Pennsylvania. We are at the finals. Very shortly we will find out who the top 5 is. Joining me right now in the broadcast booth, the one that's not genetically proven to be my son. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. He will attest a little later on to the difficulty of today's pattern.
It was house.
Funny. Challenge shot on Alcatraz.
Board right, washout. Board left, big 4. There's your short inquiry.
Alex says hello.
Hello.
All right, looks like we got Matt lining everybody up. Regular step ladder finals today. Top 5, 5 versus 4. Winner bowls 3, winner bowls 2, winner bowls 1. And then we go eat.
Can we just go eat and just skip the final?
I know, because you like where we're going today.
Where are we going?
Victor Emmanuel's.
It's okay. They don't give you a lot of food.
Well, you order a lot. You got to get a bullhorn for times like these.
Yeah, I don't have a mic, so I'll hand you.
That's good.
All right. So as Matt introduces them, since he doesn't have a mic, I will say who they are for you fans on YouTube.
Our finalists for today's PJBT at Jay Lanes in Douglasville, PA, event number 31 on the season. We'll start with our 5 scratch finalists for today's step ladder. Our 5th seed from Jackson, New Jersey, Brandon.
Qualifying 5th, Brandon Bone at minus 45.
Taking on Brandon in the first match, our number 4 seed from Warminster, Maryland, Amanda Barna.
Amanda Barna, 4 seed, minus 26.
Can't read my handwriting. The winner of the first match will take on our number 3 seed from Lidditz, PA, Tony Lutz.
Tony Lutz, your 3 seed at plus 7.
Winner of match number 2 will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seed from Waldorf, Maryland, Gene Blair.
Gene Blair, your number 2 seed at plus
And the winner of
78.
the semifinal will advance to our title match to take on our tournament leader at plus 133 for 8 games from Wernersville, PA, Jackson.
And your leader pretty much has been on top all day long at plus 133, Jack Selmer. So that's the top 5 for scratch.
Time to introduce our 5 handicap finalists. Our 5th seed from Fort Haven, PA, Harley Winter.
On the handicap side, your number 5 seed, Harley Wintermeyer at minus 33.
Taking on our number 4 seed from Brooklyn, New York, Julietta Cologne.
Julietta Cologne, your number 4 seed at minus 30.
Winner of that first match will advance to game number 2 to take on our number 3 seed from Walkersville, Maryland, Andrew Sack.
Andrew Sash, your number 3 seed at minus 23.
Winner of game number 2. Winner of match number 2 will take on our
They're
number
fine.
2 seed in the semifinal from Royersford, PA, Mason Doe.
Mason Doan, your number 2 seed at plus 37.
And the winner of that semifinal match
And your number 1 seed, Chase Lechner, plus 105, as typical. As the shot gets more difficult, the scratch top 5 gets shorter.
That's handicap.
Sorry, handicap top 5 gets shorter. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to let them warm up for practice, and we will start with match 1. We will be right back. They're in the box. That's where they were. This one goes. So, Daniel, what could you tell us other than you had to be extremely accurate about Alcatraz?
You had to be extremely accurate.
Thank you.
That's kind of the gist of it. Because I'm pretty sure I tried to play everywhere from first to fourth arrow, and nothing worked. Because anywhere I missed one right, it was a washout. And if I missed one left, unless I threw it really fast, it was face.
I know you started pretty much going straight down and in off of about, what, 5 or 6? 4-ish? Somewhere around that area. Seemed like you had something going. I know when I started doing our raffles, the second game you had switched to your tag, I believe, right?
Yeah. That worked for 8 frames. Because in the next pair, I couldn't get it to move.
No surprise that Amanda Barna is in the top 5. This was a spare shooter's pattern.
I guess so.
And Lord knows she knows how to make her spares. So for those of you who've never been here to Jay Lanes, this is a unique setup. It is a 24-lane bowling center, but you have 12 lanes on the left and 12 lanes on the right. Nice split bowling center. Down here in southern Berks County. As always, our message board is live and operational. Feel free to chime in. Questions or comments, feel free. If you like what you see, if you've never subscribed to our channel, please do. Hit that button in the upper right-hand corner. And if you have notifications turned on, you will be notified each and every time we go live, which is pretty much each and every week.
Reverse 3 and 4.
I know.
3 and 4.
I said, was it your money that paid for it, or was it his money that paid for it? She said, my money, but he says it's now his money. I said, oh, so his money is his money and your money is his money. Yeah, okay. I said, what are you going to do about that? She'll do nothing. So, her money is his money. That's the guy you're saying. Or
Safe driving.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time to begin game number 1 of the finals on the scratch side. We have number 4 seed Amanda Barna taking on number 5 seed Brandon Bone. Amanda has elected to have Brandon start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have number 4 seed Julietta Colon taking on number 5 seed Harley Wintermeyer. Julietta has elected to have Harley start the match on lane 5. The difference in handicap is in, which is 8. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our game.
All right, off we go in game 1. We have Brandon Bone against Amanda Barna, and we have Harley Wintermeyer against Julietta Colon. Julietta will be getting 80 pins. That's a lot for Harley to have to make up. Brandon starts out, comes in light, leaves a 1, 3, 6. Harley crosses over, leaves a 5 pin. Brandon converts his spare, and we are off and running. Harley does not make her 5 pin. She owes us all a drink. What will you have? I'll have a lemonade.
That sounds fun.
Okay. Mandy comes in light, 2, 4, 5. Let's see what Julietta does on her first shot. She gets 9. Hey, bud. No, thank you. But thank you. Mandy makes her spare. Let's see if Julietta can make her 10 pin. Julietta has a unique bowling style. Being a right-handed bowler, she throws off her right foot. Very unique. She does make her 10 pin, though. All right. Mandy up, frame 2, lane 3. She buries it. Good shot there by Mandy. Julietta gets, looks like 4. Brandon comes in light. Leaves the 1, 2, or 1, 3, 6, 10. We do have all 3 cameras once again set up today. Let's take a look here close to Julietta. And let's go to Brandon. Good pickup there by Brandon. Let's see Harley up close. Wash out for Harley. Quickly over to Brandon, who gets 9 and a wiggle. Harley gets 1. Brandon makes his spare. So Brandon is clean through 3. Close up here on Mandy. That's a double. What would you say are some of Mandy's strengths about her form?
Her form? Well, she's accurate.
That she is.
And she makes a lot of spares.
She stays in control.
That too.
Doesn't have many wasted motions. Let's watch her again. That's a great shot. Joining us, Skip Moyer. Hello, Skip.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Harley misses her second 5-pin of the match.
2 rounds today.
Yes.
2 rounds on Harley.
Double shot of lemonade. Over quick to Brandon. He comes in high.
Comes in very high there on that shot.
Yes. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. Over there in the right-hand portion of the screen, you'll see Julietta. She left the 1, 3, 6. We'll zoom in on her as soon as we watch Brandon's spare shot. And he gets 3.
Julie up on 6 now with the 1, 3, 6. Julie getting 80 pins handicap here. Harley's not doing a very good job of trying to make that 80 up. She's going to have to get going here 3 frames in.
Absolutely. Brandon looks a little out of control right now.
Yeah, two pretty wide shots there. Ball's not coming back from out there, so he's going to have to score up a little bit. He's in a little bit of a hole now with Amanda on 3 in a row. 2 there for Brandon. Give him 66 in the 5th.
Yes. 2 open frames are not good when your opponent is tripled.
It's going to be about a 40-50 pin lead no matter what after this shot here for Amanda. Julie, spare there for Julie. Julie currently ahead of Harley scratch. Plus the 80 will give her about a 95 pin lead.
I know you weren't watching too much, Skip, today, but what Mandy did there was very typical of what we saw. If you missed a little right at the beginning part through the heads, you missed a lot right down lane.
Yeah.
Ball change there for Harley. That worked out.
Matt. I forgot to give this to you earlier. This is the lucky strike. Lucky shot. There's 10 to start one. I think there's 3.
Spare there for Amanda. 116 for her in the 5th. 66 for Brandon in the 5th. 50 pin lead halfway through. Harley misses left, leaves the 1, 3, 6, 8.
And Harley's shot was something else you saw a lot. If you missed a little left, you lost it left.
Yeah, there was a fair amount of volume on this pattern. It just you had to hit the spot.
Yes. Good spare there by Harley.
Brandon out of trouble there, almost a 4-7. Gets the 4 to trip.
I think his timing is very off right
Actually,
now.
6-7, I should say. Julie now up on 6.
Brandon made his spare. Once again, our message board is live and operational. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free. That was a better shot by Brandon.
Definitely.
You could just see in his form that that was going to be a better shot. Although our fans in YouTube didn't see that because I had it zoomed in on Julietta. Let's see what Mandy could do. 7th frame, she's working on a strike. Make that a double. She is still clean through 7. She is up by 60.
Yeah, she just needs to fill frames, and
Yes.
she'll be in pretty good shape.
The best Brandon could do is 206 if he were to strike out from this point.
Halfway through the handicap match, Julie is still beating Harley handicap, so, and that's not including the 80 pins. Better shot there by Julie. Good strike shot there for her. Mandy makes her spare.
Harley misses left, leaves the 136. Brandon comes in high, leaves the 6-7, and that's pretty much going to end his day. May have seen over in the right-hand corner of the screen, Harley did make her spare. So, Brandon goes 8 out. Now the best he could shoot is 172, so this match is over. That's a good shot by Harley, leaves just a 7.
Brandon puts a strike on the board. He's got lane 3 figured out now.
Yes.
Now he's got to come over here to 4 and throw some good solid shots here to finish out the day.
And hope Mandy goes gutter, 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 gutter to tie.
Well, I don't know if I'd put that bet down in Vegas right now.
Good spare there by Harley. So let's see Mandy finish off this match up close. Well, she did like her footing there, but that's enough for her to move on.
Safe is good.
Good shot there by Julietta. Her match is quickly becoming academic as well. Mandy made her spare, so she's still clean through 9. See if she can finish off clean. Julietta gets just the 7 pin. I think Mandy had a little more speed on that one. Didn't finish, leaves the 258. So Julietta could do, working on a strike. She picked up 1 on her first shot, and that's a much better shot. She gets the spare. All right, Mandy stays clean. She'll be in the two teens. Good shot by Harley, leaves just the 7 pin. I don't know, Art, why don't you give me one reason before I block you? right, let's see what Harley can do here in the foundation frame ninth. She crosses over, leaves just the 3-pin. Good shot there. So let's see with the spare, and if she strikes out, she will shoot 170.
Ow.
Yes.
Brandon just threw the last one off his ankle.
Not a good way to end your day.
No. And that one, you could tell that one hurt.
Yes. Harley misses her spare. That ends that. Harley. When Julietta comes over here for the 10th, you can shoot your 10th. You don't have to wait till she's done.
Goodbye, Arthur.
Unfortunately, I can't do it forever.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to fast track the 10th frame here since this match is over. Julietta will be moving on. Good day, though, for Harley.
Absolutely.
Julietta shoots 113 with her handicap 193. Harley will be in the 140s. On the scratch side, Amanda with the victory, 214 to 142 over Brandon Bone. Solid 10 to end Harley's day. All right, 193 to 148 victory.
Julie will move on to face Andrew Sass. Amanda Barna will face Tony Litz in the next match. Or Gene, yeah, it's Tony Litz.
Okay, bowling fans, time to give out our awards for game number 1. Finishing in 5th place in the scratch division, getting a $45 scholarship certificate, and 5th place award goes to Brandon Bone.
All right, Brandon Bone, your 5th place finisher today. Did he say $45?
Something like that.
Our 5th place finisher today in the handicap division, getting a $30 scholarship certificate and award goes to Harley Wintermeyer.
Harley Wintermeyer, your 5th place finisher today in the handicap division. All right. Let me first say, Mr. Art Vandelay from Seinfeld, feel free to go onto my Facebook page and private message me any of your thoughts.
2 bowls on each lane. Okay?
and we can discuss the issue anytime you would like. Other than that, let's move on to our schedule. Next week, the day before Easter, Saturday, March the 31st, we will be at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall for our Easter Classic. That is a 2:30 start time, Saturday, March the 31st. Then it's back to some doubles actions the following 2 weeks. First, we have an under 21 doubles, Sunday the 6th at Heaster's Lanes in Reading. And the 13th, we have our next adult junior at Leisure Lanes in Lancaster. Both of those, we do offer discounts if you sign up in advance. You could do that at any of our tournaments, or you could do it online at our website. Just search, go to www.pjbtbowlingseries.com, and you could put down a deposit, save you a little bit of money on the entry fee for either of those doubles. The following week, the 22nd, is major number 9 on our season at Burke's Lanes. Now, this is pretty good. We don't travel too far for us over the next few weeks. And then the first Saturday, let's see here, I skipped a week. The last Sunday in April, the 29th, we have our very first annual PJBT Baker Tournament. For those of you that don't know what Baker is, it's a 5-person team, and bowler number 1 will shoot frames 1 and 6. Bowler number 2 will shoot frames 2 and 7. Bowler 3 goes 3 and 8. Bowler 4 goes 4 and 9. And bowler 5 goes 5 and 10. It's a lot of fun. There's always a lot of emotion that comes out of these tournaments, except when we bowl at Eastern Regionals and States. Our friend Dana kind of takes the emotion right out of Baker.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I thought we'd see him today.
There was a chance. And then we round out, let's see here, the first Saturday in May. May the 5th, we are at Colony Park Lanes in York for a regular tournament. And then that's Kentucky Derby Day. And then the following day is the annual Bill O'Neill Tournament. That is Sunday, May the 6th. So that is the upcoming schedule for the next few weeks. All right, so we're going to get our first look at Tony Lutz. We don't see Tony too often here on our live stream finals. It's good to see him.
Reverse both of them. Both pair.
Tony's a pretty good bowler out of the Lancaster County area.
Definitely.
On the mat.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for game number 2. On the scratch side, we have number 3 seed Tony Lutz taking on number 4 seed Amanda Varna. Tony has elected to have Amanda start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed Andrew Sachs taking on number 4 seed Julietta Colon. Andrew has elected to have Julietta start the match on lane 5. Difference in handicap is 59 going to Julietta. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our game 2 final.
All right, off we go for game 2. All right, Mandy Barnett will be starting, and Julietta will be starting. This game, Julietta is getting 59 pins from Andrew. Andy comes in high, leaves a 4-7. Julietta misses to the right, leaves a 1-2-4. Julietta misses her spare. She gets 2. All right, let's see what Tony could do.
$210.
I watched a couple of his shots in practice. The ball definitely reacted about 2 feet sooner than that one did.
He probably missed only like a half right.
Very spotty. He gets none. And Andrew Sass converts the 1-2-4-7-9. Good spare there.
Quite a few bowlers from out of state today
Yes.
who did not anticipate coming here in a snowstorm.
Sun's out now. Snow is melting.
Luckily it's out now because it looked ugly this morning.
Yes, it did.
Tony comes in behind the head pin, leaves the 1-2-4-10. Andrew now up for his 10 pin, converts. Good first 2 frames there. Julie now up for her second frame. Spare start for Andy Sass. Julie with the 1-2-4. I'd say Amanda's lined up.
Yes, I have to say she has a really good game for this pattern.
Nice and easy down 10.
Yep. Keeps it really simple. Good spare there for Julietta. And then as soon as we say that, she misses right and gets lucky not to leave a washout. And of course, Mandy makes her spare.
All right, big shot here for Tony in the 4th. Get up here and try to get something going. Looks a little better there. Still comes up just a hair high. That's all right, makeable spare.
Yep.
You could adjust off through the face. It's the pitching it right problem. You gotta start getting issues.
Well, I agree.
But he could even bump it in a little bit more if he has to. Nice simple 6-10 here. Convert, get off the lane, and
Andrew certainly doesn't take a lot of time.
nope, he does not. Good shot there for Andrew. He likes to throw strikes. Don't we all? Yep,
That's a good shot.
just the shot I expected. Nice shot. Good shot there for Tony.
3-5-6 for Julietta. Back over here to Mandy. She misses right again.
Stays out of trouble though.
Yes. Good Good spare there by Julietta.
Good cover there for Baby.
Keeps filling frames. Mandy misses left again.
Back-to-back shots there, just a little hair too far.
Good try there by Juliet. I actually thought she had that. Yeah, do you see anything? What's going on with Mandy? Why she's missed the last 3 to the right?
She probably doesn't trust herself missing left, so she misses right. Which is odd. It's usually the other way around. You usually don't want to miss right, so you miss left.
It kind of seems like though you're in a little less trouble today if you miss left.
Not really. At least for me. And a lot of people.
That's a
there wasn't a
double
lot
for
of
Tony?
hold left.
Good
There
double there
wasn't
for
a lot of
Tony.
recovery room.
Let's see what Andrew could get 3 in a row. Comes in light, leaves a washout. Now let's see if Tony can get 3 in a row.
Strike here from Tony brings him within 10. Good
And he
shot
gets
there.
it. You may have seen Andrew threw his spare shot. At the same time, he got 1. Misses right again. I don't know. I'm not exactly right behind her, but it looks like when she's throwing the ball, all of a sudden her left shoulder's a little more forward than her right. The shoulders just aren't parallel at the foul line. But she keeps leaving stuff she can make.
They got that one in there just a hair light and hair inside and leaves a 4. I guess it's one thing to be leaving single pins, but it's a whole different story to be going through the face and big 4s and stuff. So staying safe is definitely the key here on this pattern. Julie leaves a 6 count up. Mandy misses her 4-pin. Julie gets 9. 77 for her in the 7th, 136 with her handicap. She currently has about a 36 pin lead on Andy. Andy up now for his 7th frame. A 7 count there for him. 4 in a row for Tony. Maybe he heard me when I said bump a little left.
Maybe he did.
Andrew now up for his spare. Big spare there for him. And just like that, we are the kiss of death.
Eddie Mush.
1-2-10 for Tony. Just got to make sure he gets at least count here. Andrew now up for his 8th frame. Good count there for Tony. About a 20-pin lead for Tony. With Mandy's 8th frame coming up.
I didn't see Mandy's spare shot that she missed.
She missed left.
I look away for.
It was a 4-pin.
I look away for a minute and look what happens.
The first shot she got inside just a little bit, went through the face. And then the second one she pulled left also.
At time she was off balance.
Yeah.
Her feet were at the foul line way before her arm swing was. But with the spare conversion, she will only be down by 9. Over here on the handicap side, looks like we got a pretty close match. All right. Good spare there by Julietta. I've seen that. Oh.
Andy just needs to cover 3 here.
She did.
She got 3. Not the 3 I was thinking she was going to get, but this is gonna be a big 9th and 10th here for Andy over on the handicap side.
Yes.
Let's see if Julie misses her spare.
Tony will be looking for one mark here in the 9th or 10th.
That'll be the one.
Yep.
Winner of that match will face Jean Blair. Big shot here for Andy. Gets all 10.
I love his reaction.
Yes.
They come a long way. They got about a 3-hour ride.
Yeah. I believe they came up here last night and just spent the weekend together up here in Reading. Good looking shot for Tony. That's going to seal the deal.
Yep. Let's go over to our handicap side.
Shot clock violation.
Yep, we have a timeout on the field.
I still have Juliet up by about 5 pins.
Yes. Yep, it's 5. So this is still a big shot here for Andrew here.
Absolutely.
Speaking of big shots over there on lane 3.
Yes.
Good shot there for Tony.
Yes, looks like he found his way.
6 count there for Andrew. He's going to need to make this to keep himself safe. The match is certainly not over by any means. It's going to come down to Julie's 10th frame.
And he makes it.
.212 for Tony Lutz, throws the back 4.
Interesting 212, 8 strikes.
Yes.
Been there once in my life.
All right. Good shot there for Andrew. He shoots 178 scratch. Really good game. So that's going to force Julietta to mark. Mandy finishing off her 10th. She strikes. Of course, once the match is over.
That's how it always works.
Yes.
Julie misses left.
She
Leaves
gets 4.
6. Yeah.
Yes.
She will need to make that to move on.
Yes, she's going to need to make this and
Mandy would like to re-enter this game.
yes.
She need to make this and get like 5.
Yes, she needs to make this and get 5.
Little left. She does not.
All right. Andrew Sass will be moving on, and Mandy strikes out. All right, so Andrew Sass with a 178 to 171 victory over Julietta Colon, and Tony Lutz with a 212-176 victory over Mandy Barna.
Tony will move on to face Gene Blair. Andrew Sass will move on to face Mason Doan in our next match. I am going to step out for a second and stretch the muscles,
Hey, you do that.
as us tall people have to do.
Amanda Barna, fourth place.
And our fourth place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $40 scholarship. Giving it as word goes to Julietta.
Julietta Colon, fourth place finisher.
Okay, on to our semifinal matches. Okay. Two balls in the plane. Tony, 2-on-9. 2-on-9. We'll take 2-on-10 if you want.
So let's talk about this pattern a little bit. Not so much, the shape of it. Let's talk about, Daniel, how the difficulty of this pattern helps the youth bowler going forward when it comes to easier patterns.
You're a lot more accurate, so when you miss now, you only miss by one, which makes easy patterns easy.
Yes. Now, you, in your high school career, I believe for your high school career, you averaged somewhere between 221 and 222.
It's like 221, 1-3.
Yes, for your 4 years of high school bowling. I'm going to say, and please correct me if you think differently, that you're going to give most of that credit to bowling on these kind of patterns on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour.
Not necessarily only PJBT.
Well, yes, you have bowled on
I mean,
these
it
patterns
helps now
someplace
that
else.
we're not bowling on a house shot anymore, because honestly, a house shot doesn't make you any better.
Yes,
You could shoot 230 on a house shot.
yes. But let me say, if the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour only had house shots like some of the other youth bowling tours have, do you think your high school average would have been as high as it was?
This year,
No, for
Just
your
overall?
4-year career.
probably not.
Right.
Maybe, depends.
I say no. I say it's like, for example, look how good the regulars on the PJBT Tour bowl when it comes to high school districts, high school regionals, high school states.
Can I throw in something? Those are on house.
I understand that. But this, and I say it all the time, this is what prepares them to have successful high school careers. How many straight years is it now that a PJBT bowler has won states?
2. 2.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
2.
How about girls?
I don't know.
At least 3.
3. Yeah,
At least 3.
it's 3.
Harry, just 5 and 6. Just 5. Okay, bowling fans, it's time for our semifinals for today. In the scratch today. On the handicap side, number 2 seed, Mason Doe, taking on number 3 seed, Andrew Sachs. Mason has elected to have Andrew start the match on lane 5. The difference in handicap is 31 pins. He's going 2 and up. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our
All right, off we go to the semifinals. Just to finish off this conversation, let's just look at the last 3 years in states. You've had Alexis Nyer, Olivia Farwell, and Emily Garl. 3 PJBT bowlers win. On the boys' side, 2 of the 3 years you had PJBT bowlers win. You had Brian Kennedy 3 years ago, and this year you had Colby Bennett. I'm going to say if they didn't have this opportunity to bowl on the PJB Tour, I'm not going to say that they wouldn't have won states, but I think it would have been more difficult for them to win states,
Out west.
especially out west, yes.
East, bowling on this stuff, not as big of a deal. Still helps, but it's
Yes.
not like, since the gutter hook's a little bit more out here.
Yes. Or let's put it this way. Of the 24 bowlers that made states in the East, 12 boys, 12 girls, how many of those 12 were PJBT regulars? Half of them.
Regulars? Like regular
Well, no,
regulars.
bowled in multiple PJBT events.
So 2.
2 or more, let's say. There was 12.
Like 6 maybe?
12.
Because when I say regular, I think bowls every tournament, so I
Yes.
think like 3.
Yes. Well, 12 bowlers bowled multiple events this year, and 2 bowlers bowled 1 event this year. So, basically what I'm saying is the oil patterns that are laid out here make our bowlers better when it comes to bowling, against youth that doesn't bowl on our series. Agreed?
Sure.
Thank you. All right. Let's let's see. While we were having that discussion, Tony doubled. Gene went strike spare. Andrew struck in the first and has a spare shot in the second.
But I miss.
We were just having a discussion on how PJBT prepares youth bowlers for high school bowling and beyond.
Yes.
And Mason Doan went spare open. Mason is getting, actually Andrew is getting 30 pins this game.
We had some county and state winners this year that are PJBT bowlers.
Yes.
What more do you need? All right. 3 in a row there for Tony. It looks like he did not lose anything.
I wonder if there may have been a little nerves the first half of his first game.
Well, when Skip Moyer and PA Fats call your match, that's to be expected.
That's not quite where I was going with that, but that'll work. Let's see what Mason could do.
That's where I was going the whole way.
Yes.
Mason now up for his third frame, coming off the open.
Yes.
He goes Jersey and gets 10 pins.
I was watching Mason a little bit today when I had the opportunity doing our raffles. He actually throws a really good ball. I don't think it's not going to be too long until we see him up in the scratch division. And as soon as we give Tony praise, he stops striking. The Skip and PA kiss of death.
That happens.
All the time.
Opens the door up here for Gene now. See what he can do here on a strike. Good shot there. Leaves a 10. Ooh, that ball hung up just a little bit on Mason's thumb. Didn't get out of that one clean.
Would you do me a favor?
What?
Would you go to that camera and just bump it
That
a
one up
little
there?
that way? Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. You're good. Thank you.
Yep.
Hello, Big Ben.
The ponytail is in the house.
Gene leaves a 4 pin. He's playing like that's what I did last week, like a fallback, which is odd on a 38-foot pattern.
Yeah, you wouldn't think you would need to do that.
But you do you.
And it worked.
I mean, I know he hasn't played there all day. Thought he missed that, actually.
A lot of friction in the middle there.
You wouldn't think how much is in the middle. There's a lot of reverse, I think. Looks like it.
I don't know.
Gene-
Let's
Gene-
look at the pattern.
Gene Blair with 89 in the 5th. Tony up here now.
That looks
Have
better.
a slim lead.
That was
Good shot there for Tony.
There's a lot of reverse in the middle, right?
Hold on.
About a 10-pin lead for Tony through 5. Sass now looking to make his 5-6. Almost did. Yeah, that was a good spare shot there for Andy.
13.7 units of forward oil, 11.15 units of reverse oil.
So yeah, there's a decent amount of reverse. Is most of it in the middle?
Yes.
I'm surprised there's not any hold. Like any. Yeah,
There's about 4.5 units of forward oil in the middle and about 3 units of reverse oil in the middle, except for the little.
It's all 10 to 10 pretty much.
Yes. Well, you would know these lane surfaces because I know you bowl here. They tend to hook a little more here.
On a house shot, these are the same surfaces Burks has. Actually, I would make these less frictiony surfaces.
Okay.
I think this pattern would have played easier on like an AMF surface, like what Parkway has. Something like that, I think it would have played a little bit easier, because the gutter, I think, would have hooked a little bit more.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably why the gutter didn't hook at all. That was right. Okay.
I think he didn't like that too much either.
At least I think it was right. I'm sitting behind lane 5, and that was on lane 3.
Yes.
So,
Well, that double cuts Tony's lead down to 9.
yeah.
Andrew with another buck.
That's way
That's
left.
in. Yes.
Missed the head pin left. Saw that a few times.
Ben says Burks has Pro Anvil Lane with a question mark.
All I know is they're Brunswick. It's whatever these are, so if you know what these are, they're the same thing.
Tony makes a spare. Andrew gets his 2. Let's see what Tony does. Get back on track.
Oh, he hit the head pin. That's good.
Yes. Andrew split again, off camera. That's 3 splits in a row.
Yes. See if Gene can take a 5-pin lead with a strike here. That's right. Wheeled again.
Close match here on 3 and 4.
Yes.
That is a 5-pin match through 8 frames. Both players on a strike.
Mason goes high. Had the baby split up there for a little bit. Pin came over, knocked out the 3.
That looks right again. That one didn't hook though.
No, that looked like he threw it a lot harder.
Yeah.
Threw it right through the break point.
The break point that may or may not be there.
Yes.
It's questionable still, but I don't really know if there's a break point. I would assume 10 board might be a little drier now. Kind of broke down like a long pattern would. Somewhere right around the track, I would maybe think.
Not a good shot for Mason on a spare.
Good count.
Throws it in the channel.
Gray boards don't hook.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Gene made his spare. So let's see here. Tony up in the 9th.
Could shut him out. First 9th and first one in the 10th is good enough. That's pretty good. Trips a 4.
That snuck in a little high.
All right, he needs this one, and that's really it.
Now, if you or
This
I
one
would have
too.
said that looks pretty good, he went through the face and force.
Yes.
That's usually me.
We've been doing a pretty good job of it today, so.
So this one and 2, I think. Or just this one.
Strike there for Andrew.
Go.
Not a good time for a 5 count.
No.
A makeable 5 count, though.
Yes. Oh, he's going to want to make it.
He has to. Andrew now up on 5, looking for a double. We are going to have to send Doug a bill for all these balks.
Yes. Ooh, we almost did make it. All right, so that gives Tony 207. So Gene is still going to need to mark. And we did see Gene whiff a 610 last week in the 10th.
Thanks, Gene. That one helped.
Yes.
Andrew now up
I
on
don't-
5.
I don't think he'll whiff another 610.
Probably not.
That's pretty good. All right.
And there's the 610.
I thought that was half decent. It hooked.
Whoops.
360 and
Ooh.
oh, I thought he meant spare. 360 and a spare.
I wonder if Gene's having flashbacks right now.
I bet he's not.
I doubt it, yes. Textbook.
Oh, I
thought he chopped that.
I thought that was pretty close to being a chop myself. Gene
So he
smiles.
needs 4.
4 to tie, 5's a win. This is where you just chuck it down the middle.
Throw it down. Throw it the one in the middle.
Yes.
I'd be the one to throw it down the middle and get 3.
That's
Throw it
that's
down the
pretty
middle
tough.
and take out the 1-5.
Yes.
The 1-5, that'd be good.
Yes. All right. Gene Blair with a 212-207 victory over Tony Lutz. And the teammates from last week will be meeting in the finals this week. Let's get Gene over here quick, impromptu. Did you see flashbacks to that 10th frame last week when you left that 610?
That's why I said made that one.
Gene Blair will move on to face Jack Selmer in the title match.
Lecture on making 610 all the way home. 2-hour lecture on making 610 all the way home from this guy.
Mason gets the strike. If Mason were to strike out, that would be 169. 8. Andy would need 8 in his 10th frame if Mason strikes out. And it will not matter. A spare here would be 159. Andy is already at 162, so he will be moving on to face Chase Lechner in the title match for handicap.
Yes.
Crowd goes
159
wild.
for 159 for Mason.
I think we're going to get out of here a little bit earlier than we did last week.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to be getting rich today, Matt, off of all these Andrew Sass bulks because they're 100 apiece.
You mean like 100,000, right?
But you do realize, though, every single time he balks, he strikes.
Sean Rash?
And a 9 count here would actually win the match outright.
Yes, it would.
There you go.
Maybe he can save that handicap for another match.
There's your 9 count.
There's a 9 count. Very, very well done by the young man.
Yes, 191-159 victory over Mason Doan. I think last week I may have pulled in the driveway at about 20 of 11.
Oh, let's not even talk about when we pulled in the driveway last week. My goal time to get in bed last week did not happen.
But you know what? Dinner was really good.
Dinner was awesome.
Yes.
Pizza Bella up in Wilkes-Barre. I will recommend that to everyone.
Yes.
I don't know if it was just the fact we were that hungry or it was just that particular pizza. That went down real good.
That Old Forge
And-
pizza is
and,
awesome.
and that extra slice went down even better Monday. And I can confirm to you while we're on the subject of pizza, that Vincent's reheated, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted 2 more slices of that after I finished it off.
See that? You should have got an extra large.
All right. On the mat here for our 3rd place awards, and then we will go into the title match.
Okay, bowling fans, time to give out our semifinal awards. Finishing in third today in the scratch division, getting a $75 scholarship certificate and third place award goes to Tony Lutz.
Tony Lutz, 3rd place finish, $75 for his efforts.
Good day for Tony today.
Yes.
Our third place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $50
Mason Doan, $50 for his effort.
Philly signed Scott Kingery. Is he
Kingery.
good? Is he good?
He is, well, he's one of our top prospects, so I expect good things, and I really like the signing.
That's something.
He has the makings of another Chase Utley.
Does anybody care who won the PBA doubles?
I don't.
That was Jason Belmonte and Bill O'Neill. Only because I saw somebody took a picture of the TV on their Facebook. So,
By the way,
good.
according to Grumpy, the Bucks run in the Sass family.
oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna let that one go.
Yeah.
Just a side note, congratulations to our corporate sponsor, Bowler X, this week with their sponsorship of the Holman Roth doubles. We're really fortunate to have them and the sponsorship that they give to us and what they do for the scholarship fund. So we do appreciate what they do also.
Yes. Lee and Krista, class act.
Yes,
you ever
definitely.
balked?
Have I ever balked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
I think I balked I think he's balked more than I have my entire life.
This is the longest conversation of balking I've ever had.
Sure, go ahead.
So practice shots are underway.
Yes. Don't forget, once again, our next week is our Easter Classic on Saturday, March the 31st, 2:30 start time, up at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall. That is another wood bowling center. So that means I'm going to like it. And obviously, for Skip the Prodigy and myself, we like chocolate. Feel free to bring us whatever candy and jelly beans. And
I won't even be there next week with you guys.
Ah.
I'm going to be all sad.
that's all right. Peaches will go in your place.
Yes. I can confirm Peaches loves chocolate, so you'll be all right there.
For whatever reason, what you just said reminded me of something. You didn't bring me home barbecue.
No, there wasn't any left to bring home.
That's what you take it before it's gone, and then just set it down.
Yes, they did not. The person that ordered it forgot it was sales meeting day, so she ordered it for like 40 less people than she should have. On the map.
That's good.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for title matches for today's tournament. On the scratch side, we have number 1 seed Jack Selmer taking on number 2 seed Gene Blair. He has elected Jack has to have Gene start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have number 1 seed Chase Lechner taking on number 3 seed Andrew Sachs. Chase has elected to start the match on lane 5, and the difference in handicap is 1 pin to Andrew Sachs. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our title matches for today's tournament.
All right. And this is essentially a scratch match over here in the handicap division. Andrew
Yes.
Sass is getting 1 pin.
All right, that 1 pin come in handy.
Chase is up first. Leaves the bucket. Gene up first through the face. Leaves the whatever that is.
That would be the 6,
6,
7,
7, 10, yes.
So it looks like Chase is a two-hander.
I call that the two-handed dump.
Yes, two-hand.
Just a little bit of a different style.
Two-hand reverse.
Yeah.
Guy to my right said that was a good shot. Looked pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see what AccuJack could do on his first shot. That's
Watch out.
out.
That was close.
Yes. Yes. Selmer basically had the lead all Well, but did he have to lead the entire way today, or
No.
almost the entire way today?
A jersey 7-9. That's good. No, Jack led game 3 on. I know Tony led after the first game. Maybe he led after the second game. I don't know. Is the scoreboard sit on it? I can't see the original 5.
Chase up, frame 2. He gives the split right back. 4-6, 7-9. Let's see what Jack can do second frame. Working on a spare. That's a much better shot. 10 back for Jack.
That rhymed.
Yes, it did. Gene up, frame 2, working on an open. Let's see if he throws a better shot here. Well, better than the first frame.
Not really.
Pin count wise.
Sure.
And he was just a hair left on that one.
Yes.
Chase plays with a little bit of danger, comes back for the 1-2-4.
See if Gene can hit the pocket now. Be ideal. Maybe.
There's 6-10. Yeah, this match on the scratch side could have Player of the Year implications.
This would be title number 5 for Jack.
Yes. With one major, that would put him right up there with Joey. And the young man to my right, not far behind with 2 majors. We haven't seen Joey for a little while now. He's out in Nevada. Hope he's doing really good out there. The Storm Youth Open.
I saw some of the numbers today. He was right around the top 10, 12 out there. So
Good.
He went minus 30 his last squad or whatever.
That's not bad.
that doesn't help us either.
Yes, he was +1 something on long, and I think -1 on short.
He went minus 30 on whatever they bowled on. Third squad.
That's not too bad because I'm sure that's a tough pattern out there.
Yes. Jack gets the 10 out for
He
a double.
dropped a lot
Are
of
they-
spots according to him.
Are they at the stadium?
Yeah.
Yes.
Another place I don't care for too much, or that place don't care for me, whichever way you want to.
That's odd. I've heard 1.5 million good things about that place.
Oh, it's a nice place. I just don't bowl good when I go there.
I heard everybody bowls good there, so I guess there's one like.
No, not everybody bowls good when I go there.
Well, you bowled in the Nationals pattern.
Although I think I did shoot my 245 game at Nationals out there, so.
Squirrel finds a nut
That's
every
good.
now and then.
Well, you can't always fire rockets.
Did you throw urethane?
Not that year, no.
Chase looking for a double, leaves the 9 pin. Andrew going strike, 8 miss split, 8 miss split, strike. He is the one getting the pin.
Slap that up.
Let's see if Chase can make this 9 pin. And Jack shooting at a 6. Jack misses his 6. Chase misses his 9.
He would have maybe made the 8 pin.
Maybe.
Actually, that was not good.
All right, so let's see if Gene could take advantage of Jack's miss.
Maybe. That's got a
And
chance.
he trips the 10. So both of them carry a half hit 10 this game.
Andrew and Dad talking a little bit of strategy back here. Gene
That's got a
looking for a
chance.
double.
Good shot there by Gene. And Andrew makes the spare.
All right, Jack coming up now on 4, coming off the open.
Gene has what? He's got 2 or 3 titles so far this year, too.
I believe 2.
2. I think. He wanted Palmyra.
He won at East Lincoln,
Did he?
I believe.
Cody did.
Okay. And he won the week
wasn't at East
before.
Lincoln.
He won the week before East Lincoln. And you're right, he was not at East Lincoln. He was bowling in a tournament down in Maryland.
Well, I can tell
No,
you.
he did not win at Dutch.
I got it right next to me here.
Maybe he won the week after East Lincoln.
He did not win at Midway.
Gene's
No.
2 titles this year was the adult junior at Clearview
Oh.
and the Parkway doubles.
So he won two doubles events.
Yes.
Jack shooting at the double wood. Picks
Yeah,
that
so
up.
Didn't think he made that either.
so three titles for Gene this year. 2 doubles and a single.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to hit, he bowls for Boone.
Yeah, we love you, Robert. Feel free to show up and say that to my face. Jack goes Jersey and carry.
And slaps it out. Respot the 9-pin, please.
Spare there for Chase. That'll give him 79 in the 7th. 79 for Andrew right now in the 6th.
That's left. It's close.
Yes,
Is that a 7 count?
that is 7.
I will. Okay.
I'll be here for about another 20, 25 minutes, Robert. Feel free, bring an army. Just get the wood. Come on.
That was better.
Strike for Gene. Chase comes up a little high, leaves the 3-pin. With a spare here, that'll be 109 in the 8th. 104 for Andy right now, so about a 5-pin lead for Chase.
That's left.
Chase will make his spare.
Oh, you're so good.
I don't think Gene liked that very much. Andrew with a strike in the foundation frame, 9th. Gene looking for a double, and he gets it. But he fouled.
Baby split there for Andy.
In the 10th. right, G makes his spare at least.
And he needs to make his spare here. That's got a chance. Yes, it does.
And he does. That's going to force Chase to mark.
Yes, it will.
That's a good shot by Gene. The 9th. That foul may come back and cost him a bit.
Yeah, Jack essentially a strike here would essentially shut down the match. All right.
Let's see what Chase could do in the 10th. And he strikes. All right, so he's just going to need a couple pins. He'll be our champ today. Jack way off balance on that shot. Gets 6. So let's see. He could spare and strike out for 223. The best Gene could do is 204.
Double there for Chase. He's going to be your winner today.
Jack opens. All right, so now he could shoot 211, which would still be enough. So he's going to need a double. All right, and Chase with a 158-142 victory over Andrew.
Good handicap match over there. Those two boys bowled very well today.
Yes. Oh, Dylan, you're done.
All right. Big shot here for Jack. Strikes here would shut the match out. Goes through the face.
That's going to give Gene a chance. All right, so 201 for Jack. Gene's going to need a double. Double and 8. That was not good off of his hand. All right, Jack Selber will be our champion today in the scratch division. That is his 5th title of the year. Jack with a 201-170 victory.
All right, I'm going to go help Matt do the awards, and I'll be back with you for the post-op.
All right. Lucky Jack, your champion today.
And our winner in the handicap division, receiving a $200 scholarship certificate and first place plaque, goes to Chase Lechner.
Chase Lechner, your champion.
Congratulations. All right, thank you, everyone. We'll get a picture with our winners, then we'll send it back for final interviews. We hope to see everybody next Saturday. Our Easter Classic is next Saturday afternoon at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall. Okay?
All right. They're going to get pictures. I will set up the camera for post-match interviews. I will be right back.
Dad, I'm gonna bring this Saturday morning to show Matthew. Because he said win the whole thing.
Chase.
So right here? Oh, look.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So we are here with our handicap champion today, Chase Lechner. Chase, where are you from?
Lansdale, PA.
Lansdale. That's not too far away from here. I've been through Lansdale a time or two in my life.
Okay.
How old are you?
10.
10. Is this your first PJBT victory?
Yes.
Is this your first tournament?
No.
No. Okay. So, you won a tournament on a very difficult oil pattern today. This was called Alcatraz.
I know.
He knows. He probably knows everything about the Alcatraz oil pattern. Yes, he does. How did you handle this pattern? Tell me what you did today.
I just stayed calm and then just told what my dad told me to do.
Well, that's smart. Your dad knows a lot about bowling. That's good. Good. What equipment were you throwing?
Plastic ball and a mix.
And a mix. What's that? Storm. Okay. Well, that's good. Where do you bowl at down in Lansdale?
Earl Bowl.
Earl. And what school do you go to?
Nap.
Knapp. They have a bowling team in high school?
No, that's the elementary school.
Well, I know, but when you get to high school, you'll be going to North Penn, right?
Yeah.
North Penn has a bowling team.
Yeah.
They make it to regionals in states quite often. So we'll be looking for you in a few years on the high school circuit. So what do you average down there these days?
Earl Bowl at
Yeah.
like 157.
Not bad. And you're 10, you said? That's not bad. I think when I was 10, I averaged like an 88. That's not bad at all. All right. Who would you like to thank? You can look right into that camera and thank whoever you want to thank. Like mom and dad.
Thank you, Daddy, for giving me advice.
That's good. That's good. You have any brothers and sisters?
Yes.
You can thank them just for being your brother and sister.
Thank you.
I believe somebody was watching you today. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. What's your mom's name?
Marcia.
Yes, mom was watching you.
What?
Yes, mom was watching you. She has something here. How proud she was of you. I just have to find it. Da, 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 da. Da, I'm sure she's watching right now. Yeah, there's a comment in there on how proud she is of you. I bet you're going to go home and watch this now.
Yeah.
After you go to Dairy Queen.
Uh,
Yeah.
why Dairy Queen?
Well, because you got to get ice cream for your victory, right?
yeah.
All right. Where's Dad? You got to take him to Dairy Queen, right? Dairy Queen for ice cream. Chase Leckner, ladies and gentlemen. Shake my hand. I don't want your trophy. You're handicap division champion. Good job, buddy.
Thank
We'll
you.
look for you a lot to be sitting in this chair with me in the upcoming tournaments. Good job, Dad, today helping him out. Da, da, da. AccuJack. Anytime, buddy. Well, that I do. I'm not as bad as Matt, though. All right, we are here with AccuJack Selmer. His 5th tournament victory of the year puts you right there for Player of the Year, and 2 behind your brother for the all-time victory leader on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. Difficult pattern today, Alcatraz.
Oh, yeah.
You had the lead just about the entire tournament, I believe.
Yep.
How did you attack it today?
Just started around 20, keep it tight to the pocket. I had a lot of shim today till the last couple games, and I started to struggle a little bit, but got lucky. I was far enough ahead going into the last 2 games, held it, and then got lucky there. So.
Yes. Yeah, you carried a couple interesting shots there in the 10th, but sometimes that's what it takes to win tournaments.
Right.
Yes. So what equipment did you throw today?
I threw Storm Code X the whole day. It's a new ball, just came out a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And then I went to the Sonic. I think that was it, just those 2 balls. Sonic,
Excellent.
another good one. So.
Excellent. So what does your future hold for you? I know that's something I haven't asked you yet. Do you plan on, obviously you're going to continue bowling. You're done with college now or just about done with college?
Almost done.
Almost
Next
done.
semester.
Okay.
Yep.
So what do you see for yourself in your bowling career in the future? Obviously, I know you're going to be bowling in a lot of local tournaments.
Yep. Hopefully I can get on the regional tour, start bowling more of that. But now with my Apple job, I'll have to work a lot. So
well,
we'll see.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
Out in the working world.
We'll try to bowl more of that stuff. So
yes.
We'll see.
Did you forecast this snow this morning?
I didn't put it out there, but I knew we were getting it, but I didn't
Yeah.
get time to put it out there. So everybody's yelling at me now because they didn't know.
All right. Look in there and thank whoever you want to thank.
Storm Nation, Squad RG, Travis, Alicia, BowlerX.com. Best drillings on the market.
That's right.
So.
All right. Winning tournament number 5 in the year, putting himself right there for Player of the Year contention. He's the man, AccuJack Selmer.
Thank you.
Congratulations, my
Thank
friend.
you.
All right, Skip. Da, da, da.
All right. It's not 9 o'clock yet, so we got to sit here for 5 more hours. So, all right, everybody, let's wrap this up and
Yes.
get the heck out of here.
Yes. We're not going to see you next Saturday now.
You will not see me. You might see me later in the day.
Oh, well, of course.
So
You always say I might.
later
You
in the day because you guys should just about be done while I'm done bowling. So
Oh, you're bowling next week.
yeah, I'm bowling next Saturday.
Oh, where?
Next Saturday's the alumni tournament at Birch Lanes.
Oh, yes, that thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
So
All right, let's wrap this up. We'll keep it nice and short because somebody's going to come down here and talk to me, apparently. He's going to bring an army, I told him.
well,
Yeah. Nah. All right, for the entire PJBT crew, we will see you next Saturday from, where are we next Saturday?
Jordan Lanes.
Jordan Lanes in Whitehall, Pennsylvania.
yeah.
See you then.
Our Easter Classic. See everybody then.
Yes. See you, ladies and gentlemen.